See who all comes in before I start the video. I'll give it about 3 minutes. Three minutes. We have the unknown files. Three minutes, we'll start. We got the unknown files. All right, you know what I'm saying? 3 minutes in, and we shall begin. Let's go with
Number 16.
I really don't think I'm ever gonna be able to stop this shit. Listen to it. Listen to that pedaling. Jesus. I mean, this is my whole closet right here. It's my kitchen. And here we go with this shit again. We're just gonna wait and see how long it goes. It's never not. Stop. Okay, that works. Okay, so it seems to be wanting to happen now more in the afternoon, but just to prove there's nothing there. Jesus Christ. This is the cord in question, the coax cable, and you can see here it goes directly from here down to my Wi-Fi. So I could, I guess, open it like this, but one, I would probably be in the way of the camera here since I'm standing here, but let's try and test this. Here's the door latched all the way shut. I mean, I'm pulling on that pretty hard and it doesn't come out. But if I were to do this and open it, that just kind of pulls the Wi-Fi back. So I mean, if this cord was the thing that was pulling it, this probably would have knocked off. But I don't know. Yes, absolutely we can, because I think everyone is obsessed with this and the fact that I do not have it secured. But as you can see, this goes to my modem, and that is all. It's an old building, so in front of every apartment they've had to drill holes and then feed these in through, you know, all this to kind of update it. But this building was built in 1932, and if you can't tell, hasn't really been updated too much since 1932. Oh. You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Scariest shark encounter caught on camera.
What? What is it?
Captured in the middle of the night and shows a man dressed in a Michael Myers costume walking right up to a house's front door. The man can be seen holding what looks like a hammer and wastes no time in trying to open the door. After realizing it's locked, the man simply walks off, but only to return 3 more times to again try to open the door, even attempting to use his hammer to assist him in getting the door open. Luckily, after being unsuccessful, the house owners would never see this supposed home intruder again.
This first doorbell camera footage was taken in broad daylight. A man in at least his 20s is seen selling candy door to door. The homeowner with the camera would open the door for the man. She would then proceed to make a purchase, with the actual transaction itself being shown. But shortly after, 3 more men revealed themselves. They were armed and took advantage of the open door by robbing the woman in her own home. The whole operation was a setup, with the man selling the candy being in on it. From the start, the intention was to gain the homeowner's trust to get her to open her front door so that they could rob her at gunpoint. The men swiped some of her belongings and later rushed off. A few minutes before this footage was taken, a nearby house's doorbell camera would capture the same man, again seemingly attempting to sell candy. Although, being suspicious, this homeowner wouldn't open the door. Directly after this encounter, the man is shown going up to the house across the street to make another attempt. But this homeowner would also not open the door. The men involved were never caught by police. This footage was captured on the night of March 7th, 2019. Shown is a man stepping on a house's front porch and emptying an entire yellow fuel container just in front of the door. The man then attempts to light the fuel using a small lighter.
These are the unknown files.
After failing to catch the fuel on fire, the man gives up and just walks away. As it turns out, he had mistakenly used diesel fuel rather than regular gasoline. And while gasoline is extremely flammable, diesel fuel is much less so. Had the man used gasoline, and he would have no doubt started the house, along with himself, on fire. In the house at the time was a mother and her 2 children. When the mother saw the footage, she would call the police, who would later identify and arrest the man in his house just across the street. The woman claimed she didn't know the man, and had no idea why he would want to harm her and her family. When questioned why he did it, the man claimed he had seen a ghost and was trying to get rid of it, suggesting he was most likely under the influence of something. He was later charged with attempted homicide and arson. On February 2, 2022, a contractor in Houston was working in a townhome. At around 6 p.m., the contractor claimed an unknown man that was armed and wearing a mask suddenly appeared inside the townhome with him. The unknown man proceeded to force the contractor into a bathroom, where he then tied him up by bounding his feet and hands. Afterwards, he rummaged through the townhome for over an hour, all the while listening to a police scanner to verify the police weren't on their way. And this footage captured exactly that. After taking multiple items belonging to the homeowners, who were out of town at the time, the man found the contractor's keys and drove off with his truck that now contained everything that he had stolen. The man was never found by police. However, the stolen truck was. It was found 2 days later, unoccupied in a nearby restaurant parking lot. But ever since, nothing else has been found. This doorbell footage was recorded in the early morning hours of July 26, 2019. While it's not visible in the footage itself, the house just next to the one with the camera had been completely set on fire. And because of how close the houses were, this made the house with the camera at risk of also being set on fire. Shown in the video are some of the other neighbors desperately trying to warn the homeowners of the threat.
That 30 was on fire. Your house is almost on fire.
Fortunately, the loud banging was enough to alert the homeowners to the situation. From there, they would get all the children out of the house as quick as possible. They were then brought to one of the neighbors.
Scariest things caught on camera.
Stalker in action, loitering outside his victim's home in the dead of night and uttering nonsense.
The best moments are not captured on camera or pictures or anything like that.
He paced around my front porch, screaming into our Nest camera that he was going to find me and that he wasn't going to stop coming.
Maddie Malstaff is living a never-ending nightmare. For 4 straight years, she has been stalked by this guy. Maddie says the first time she was sleeping when she heard a knock at the door.
He just showed up, said, "Let's talk," and
She said 4 straight years she was stalked by this dude. 4 straight years. It's crazy, right?
and I sent him away a little confused. And then it kind of really just escalated.
So high, I'll be the shiny day and night. They wonder how my spotlight is so bright. Counting stars,
See her face.
One sec. Let me check if I can get your face. Say hello, Liz. What the f?
As the camera goes up, the father sees the face of a person peeking from the bathroom.
Lisa! Who's behind you?
Let me try to get a little bit more of that. I don't even know how I got this video.
Their baby. The father was testing a tracking feature on the monitor. While the wife was playing with the baby, he tells her he's gonna check if he can see her face.
Check this
Let me check if I can get your face. Say hello, Liz. What the f?
As the camera goes up, the father sees the face of a person peeking from the bathroom.
Lisa! Who's behind you?
Who's behind?
Hey? Swear to God, there's no one. Is there actually anyone behind you?
But when he goes to check, there's no one there.
Seriously? I swear to God, I won't stop this bullshit. I've seen some.
Wow.
8, 9.
You're about to see some of the creepiest moments ever caught on live stream. Welcome back, Charlie here. Twitch can be fun for streamers and viewers alike, but sometimes these streamers get stalked by very creepy or even dangerous people, and sometimes it even happens in their own homes. In 2020, the Twitch streamer I'm Jasmine was walking on a beach in Vietnam, but that's when this eerie man creeps up behind her. The man looks around to make sure no one is seeing what he's about to do. That's when he goes in and sniffs I'm Jasmine.
9, 10. Oh my God! Oh my God! That was so scary. Did that guy just sniff me?
The creepy man had been following her for some time, and he topped it all off by sniffing her on camera. Little did he know that thousands of people were watching him do this at the time. Jasmine laughed it off, but it's clear she was very uncomfortable and scared. But sadly for I'm Jasmine, this was not the only time she was stalked on stream. On a separate stream, I'm Jasmine is sitting eating lunch out in the street. It's in public in broad daylight. That's when a man comes up and begins to touch her without asking her consent.
Oh, hi. Hello. Hi. Oh my God, why are you touching me? No, come on, stop, I'm sorry, no.
She laughs very uncomfortably and tells him to stop touching her, but the man does not listen. That's when things get even worse. The man begins to try and touch her inappropriately.
No, whoa, man, stop. Stop, yo, stop it. No, just don't touch it, bye.
Jasmine gets visibly annoyed and tells him to stop many times, but the man does nothing but laugh. It's in public and no one even stops this man. Jasmine tries to get away, but the man won't stop following her. After 10 minutes of being stalked, Jasmine enters a store, and thankfully after that, the man finally leaves. But the moment she leaves the store and goes to the other side of the...
This home security footage shows the house owner's 3 daughters playing on their backyard trampoline. But after only a few seconds of this, a man in a white van can be seen pulling up next to them. The man would then attempt to lure the children inside his van by offering them donuts. The oldest of the 3 girls, obviously understanding the danger of the situation, would quickly grab her sisters, getting them inside. And the man would drive off shortly after.
Wife and kids leave to go to the store. Notice the white van in the background waiting. The van left after my wife did, and returns as they are pulling into our driveway. He pulls up quickly, blocking the road and my wife from leaving, but was spooked when I walked out of the garage. van returned after dark stalking our home.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna need Eric's help for this. I'm not gonna do this by myself.
Is this real or fake? You let me know.
Okay, you guys, so, this is the door that moves on its own, and that's the chair that moves on its own. And, I'm just tired, you know, there's absolutely nothing here this time. I've not seen anything. It's 9:46. And usually everything happens by this time, but nothing's going on. There was way more people than what's usually here today, so I kind of guess maybe that's what it is, and I'm just gonna call it a day. I'll start again tomorrow maybe, and we'll see what.
Hello.
Okay, so I'm the only one here right now, and the door just closed on its own. Okay, so I'm here by myself. All of these green lights means that there's no motion, right? Look in this room. What in the world is that? That is insane. I have never seen something like this. This is directly beside me in the next room. Did you see that? It disappeared. What in the world? Let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna need Eric's help for this.
Yeah, that would have been my my last time too. But I think he's one of those ones that go out and hunt for stuff like that. He didn't have his team. That's why he wanted to leave early. He was tired, and plus had nothing happened so far, so he was ready to go. But yeah, I would say, man, I'm out.
I'm not gonna do this by myself.
Is this real or fake? You let me know.
Okay, you guys, so this is the, and usually that is
Unknown files.
Scary stalkers caught on camera. Brittany Morrow, a family vlogger, posted a video to her.
That was wasn't that a moment to capture?
what in the world? Let's do it.
Scary stalkers caught on camera.
Wow.
Brittany Morrow, a family vlogger, posted a video to her YouTube channel in 2019 describing an incident that had happened to her and her husband. While her and her husband were driving around town, they realized that a vehicle seemed to be following them.
This guy has been following us for an hour.
At first, they weren't sure and thought that they were just being paranoid, until her husband took a few turns and the vehicle continued to stay close to their tail.
Alright, babe, because he's turning around too.
This is when Brittany got out her camera to start filming the car, while her husband called the police. The police told Brittany and her husband to stay on the phone and keep driving until they could get a police car out to intercept the vehicle. In the video, you can see how frightened Brittany is because her children are also in the car with her and her husband. Finally, the police arrived, stopped the vehicle, and talked to the driver. Brittany was told by police that the driver had said that he was following them because he saw them in his neighborhood and thought that they looked suspicious.
Crazy, man.
A montage of clips taken over the course of around 5 months. The first clip is in January 2017 and shows a man in a car pull up next to a woman asking her if she needed a ride. The woman would respond saying she lived just right here, but would later go on to regret telling the man this, as just the next day, the same car can be seen lingering around just outside her home. Over the course of the next few days, the car can continually be seen driving by watching the house. Eventually, the man is able to confront the woman again, and this time tells her he could use some help around his house. The woman would obviously refuse to help the man, but this wouldn't stop him. Later, the same man can be seen, this time in a different car, leaving a note in the house's mailbox. The note again stated that he could use some help around the house, but this time he wrote down his phone number. The woman obviously wouldn't call the number, but instead called the police to report the situation. One comment suggested that the man was most likely just waiting for the right moment to snatch the woman.
Today, you have $244.27 worth of debt. Oh, you thought you was good? Nah, go ahead and cook that.
Yeah.
Like and follow. Subscribe.
Peace.
These are the unknown.
So there you have it. The Unknown Files. We're at number 16. They basically, they speak for themselves. Hope you enjoyed it. There's more videos coming. Like I said, if you got a video you like for me to show on the channel, send it to me. My email is in the box at the down here in this banner. My email. Thank you. Together We Break Chains for stopping by. I know you enjoy the files. More to come, but hope you're still having a great day. Hope God's done something tremendous in your life, that your testimony is even greater than it was this morning. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.